it comes to lead generation for my business, the old technique I used to use was actually going onto Google and then finding people in my area associated with my niche. I would then go through, write all of those names and contact details down, and then slowly work through that list in a very painful and inefficient way just to sell my product to these places. But today we're going to be talking about a tool that I found recently, and it's honestly the best thing because it automatically does all of that, throws it into an Excel sheet, and you can generate literally thousands of leads in a few minutes. So don't forget to like the video, and without further ado, let's talk about LeadSniper. So this is the LeadSniper homepage. So the one we're going to be talking about today is actually the Google Maps scraper. So this is essentially going to go onto Google Maps. You're going to give it some hints. You're going to give it an area. You're going to give it a niche. For example, let's say restaurants in a certain area, and you want to contact all of those restaurants. Basically what this thing is going to do is going to automatically scan Google Maps, get all of that data, throw it in a very nicely organized Excel sheet or Google sheet, and then from that point you can go through the list and contact all of those leads. So here we are in our Chrome browser with two instances of LeadSniper running. Now, the reason why we have two up here today is because we're going to get double the amount of leads in the same amount of time. This is just a quick efficiency hack, but you can do this with one as well very easily. So what we're going to do here is actually go over to the left-hand side, as you can see, and type in our keywords. I'm actually going to paste these in. You can see here that I've got restaurants in Milan, restaurants in Naples, etc., etc. Basically what you want is your niche and then the location, and then all you got to do is press start, and it's actually just going to go out there and find you all of those leads. But because we're doing two instances here today, let's get that in the second one as well, as you've seen I've done here. And then we're just simply going to press start on both of these. And as you can see with this thing working, it's going in and it's essentially automatically going through Google Maps as you would normally do, finding all of those leads and compiling it all into one G sheet. You can see here already we're over 500 leads in both of these, and this is only a matter of seconds. And as you can see, guys, we have over 1,000 leads on both Chrome browsers at the end of this, and this literally only took a few minutes. So you can imagine running this thing all day in multiple different locations. You could get leads for your business in the tens of thousands here. Next, all we're going to do is press the export button on both of these, and we can choose between a CSV file or an XLSX file. And this is essentially just depending on what spreadsheet program you use. Both of these will work in Google Sheets though, so no worries there. You can see here that is now downloaded. We're going to throw that into our Google Drive on both of these tabs, as you can see here. And then, yes, we're going to open these with Google Sheets. And then just like that, guys, you can see that we have leads from all of these different locations. Okay, this is Facebook's, this is Instagram's, this is phone numbers and email addresses. Any way that they have listed on Google for you to contact them is automatically put inside these files. So fantastic stuff here. All we're going to be doing now is essentially just going through all of these lists, contacting all the restaurants. If we did want to sell something to those restaurants, then yes, this would be perfect. But I will say, guys, this does work on pretty much any niche. So if you're selling car insurance, if you're a stockbroker, if you are someone that supplies things to different businesses such as restaurants, hairdressers, etc., basically you can contact all of these businesses super easy with the LeadSniper Google Maps scraper. But how much does this cost? Normally you'd be expecting a massive fee per month from a company like this offering scraping services, and actually comparing this to other scraping services out there. I mean, they will actually give you limits on how many leads you can get based on your subscription. I think that is ridiculous, and the LeadSniper guys do as well. That is why they're actually just giving you lifetime access to this from one payment. And this is something that's fantastic. So if you did want to run this off one Chrome browser, you can see you get a license for that for one installation, and that's going to be $150. But that's going to be no recurring costs, unlimited leads forever. And you're going to get lifetime updates. If they do update the app to essentially make it more efficient or faster, they can do that and you're not going to be paying anything extra. So in terms of this, compared to another thing that could be subscription based with a limit on how many leads you can get, this is just far superior. You're paying one time, okay, and from that point, yes, you can use that forever and get all of those leads within seconds with no caps on your leads as well. Now, if you wanted to do the same thing I did here in this video, all you got to do is get this one, which is 267. That is for 5 installations. So if you have a team of, say, 2 or 3 people, you could have all of them running 2 browsers each, generating leads for your business 24/7. This is something that is ridiculous and has helped all of my businesses massively when it comes to outreach, when it comes to actually finding people to cold email and getting leads across the table towards my products. So if we click buy now here, you can see that it's actually just going to give you the option between card or PayPal. And then from that point, it's going to email you a license code and you can download the extension. Once you've downloaded the extension, you whack in that license code and it is yours forever. So fantastic stuff from LeadSniper. Definitely check it out in the description, guys. This is one of the best products I have found when it comes to generating leads for my business. So definitely check it out. That's going to be it for this video. Drop a like on it and I will see you in the next one.